देखो mungkin oh bisa cok. Ah sih cok baru tahu anjay. Change solution. Oh lama, oke. Berubah, jadi berubah deh. Mana teksnya nggak ada cok. Teksnya nggak ada. Hashtagnya nggak ada hashtag. Ini apa? Fresh. Lah cok. Where go we? Kayak rata-rata kan jadi center back ya. Kenapa? Ada apa? Dong. Back. Oh, I'm just mungkin nih. Shit, it's so loud. Tet, teret, tet, tet. Sudah boy. Thanks for the follow. Just lalu. Pakai baju Ramadan tuh. Masya Allah. Oh, udah bisa. go.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Valverde. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Valverde. Mbappe. Messi. So much time and space here. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Look.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic.
And the finish! He scored!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he's taking no chances there. Bebeto. Good running, strong and purposeful. And now the hit!
Ya, cantik sekali.
Fantastic! About as smooth as it gets. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself.
He's got the shot away! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Kashima Antlers have... Bebeto! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic. Right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Ampun banget. Oh, dapat tuh. Siapa? Kenapa orang Jepang sih? Tentang tapi ada lagi coba tentang kecil atau coba kita itu sini itu counters dua. Fernando Torres. player baru. Siapa gua kan dulu? Kensuke Nagai. Wah, itu nambah watch hour. Harus berapa? Mau monetize. $3.000. Udah 200 sekarang. Semua harus 500 subscribe.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Shot a goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Deserve a better ending.
Quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Usually,
And they're quick to get it back.
Ya Allah.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Sayang sekali.
Kashima Antlers with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Soyunju gets it away. Sporting are looking to go forward now. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Oh.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Can he put it away? Mighty close.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Stood up well to him there. That has been cut short. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Jim, who do you reckon is... And now the hit! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Another pass just keeps it ticking on. Fits! And that's caused a worry or two. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Conte. The pass has gone astray. That's a shot optimistic. Van Dijk gets it clear. Torres.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That looks a good ball through. Chance for the header.
Ay, si Balsecchia.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so
Oh, yeah,
top
no,
marks for
yeah.
him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Sporting have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't
Ya
drop.
selebrasi,
and now
kita
their chins are
selebrasi.
There
Yeah,
was no
respect,
getting to
kita
that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Drogba. Has a shot!
Ay, ma.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking for the run. And he's picked out the run. There's the shot! Goal!
Siapa yang ngejar kalau
And
gitu?
again they hit the front.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Sporting take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Nicked it back promptly.
Ya, bang dulu ke belakang.
Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
That's going to go a long way.
Benar atuh nah, guys. Ah, kami
Oh, good ball. Shots on here. Shade too heavy.
Si
to
Balsecchia.
complete that.
Si
For
Balsecchia.
half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides. Neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I
Dalam
wouldn't be
setahun ya harus
surprised if this takes
300
another
3.000.
twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 14.
Harus berubah seperti itu.
Here we go again.
Vão dar os seus lugares.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Big chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Riku Handa.
Oh, what a climb! And one more try! Kashima Antlers have the chance to go the other way. Well, they can break here. Driving forward. And that's a superb pass. Conte. De Bruyne. Sporting are looking to break at pace. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Ah, salah.
No, that was never going to make it.
No,
Now it's Torres.
sa
He's got the shot away!
nggak
It's in!
dikejar. Nggak nyampe
A
kaki.
two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Jadi ini numpuk banget cowok loh. Hey.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Sporting go
Jadi
two up and
bangga.
into a position of real strength.
Anjir.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Rodri getting this one clear.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He has found the way through.
Coba nih Surabaya.
Sporting appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting them.
And the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Tidak
They're
masuk
just
bro.
lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. And that could set him on his way. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Tidak masuk.
Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Sini si jelek positioningnya. Kalau siapa aku juga sama aku ini Ji.
Kashima Antlers have their third corner.
Dia
Cleared without hesitation. Has a goal!
no way
That
how
was
he saved
superb
that.
goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And that was very necessary.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Bukan effectively bro. Karena body anjay.
Look at this. He's had a hit! He has done it!
Well, his
Kira offside.
movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then
Bro
was
sangat
ideal.
nervous, dia tiap abis ngegol langsung pause. Padahal santai lah, aku mau menang pala juga bro. Belum lagi. Coba kita pancing dia biar. What? Ya. PLTM. Langsung parkir bus kali.
Sporting are making a change now.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add
Respect sih
more
dia menang
movement and
rotasi
fluidity in
menyerang.
the final third with his
Orang-orang
passing range.
This
menang
is
langsung.
threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Belakang tuh. Baik seperti.
Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Into the last quarter of an hour. Bebeto. And he's there to belt it away.
Gila-gilanya tuh.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Tipikal player baru. Dia pengen ngerasain menang nih. langsung buang.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Jadi dia masih punya.
And he's there to get it away.
Main naon sisi ya ini.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Sumbong lagi.
That's put paid
Pas,
to a
betul,
promising
betul.
move.
Capek ini.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Looking tidy in possession here. And he's managed to get rid. The final 5 minutes. Conte looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Kante. No, it's not getting there. Shot a goal! He scored! And that should do it!
Kasih menang sama Konami.
Within sight of the finish line.
Dia kan tinggal
Some
buang-buang
heroic
bola,
goalkeeping,
buang-buang.
but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place.
Bisa gitu, so. Anjing. Claim. Oh, ini ada di bawah tuh. Apa nih? Angel Roulette. Ah. Bodoh. Oblivion. Aduh. Pantas. Kalau enggak sih udah racikan biasa.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Ribéry. Mbappe. He is through here. And the shot. Well, you could make a case to say, Jim, that Park Ji-sung is the most successful Asian export ever.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Hugely popular, and it's hard to argue if you look at his record at the very top.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Has a goal. There it is.
All right then.
What a super start. A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
So, a breakthrough already. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe. He's looking to set free a runner. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He could be in here. Mbappe. He's through here. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Ay, sedikit ka.
No, that's been intercepted. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. He's got the shot away! They've scored!
Alright.
And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Kashima Antlers are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Mbappe. Ribéry. Looking for options for movement. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. It's Park Ji-sung. Luis Suarez. Bebeto. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Suarez. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he welcomes it in. He's picked his way through. And a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Kashima Antlers find a position of real strength now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, can he finish? He's got a goal!
Goblok bang.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Astaghfirullah. Halaan.
Kawasaki Frontale give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Van Dijk.
Malah blunder.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming. That pass isn't the best. Ribéry. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Swung over. Oh, what a climb! Sticks it away!
Right.
And the lead is 3! It is surely done! What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Kashima Antlers grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And he's tried one!
Ah.
Oh, he really got hold of that.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Aduh. Oke, dia keluar sana. Thank you. For not wasting my time waiting. Final bro, lawan Madrid bro. Alamak, Mbak Jihyo. Gila dulu. Ngapain main di Boca Junior? Nah, ini baru bro. Hailey, cantiknya Hailey. Erling Haaland. Adakah LB yang lebih better dari itu? Lebih better. Vaksinnya lebih better. Better kan lebih baik.
Well, little question, but this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. For 70 years or thereabouts, this place has borne witness to some truly special moments in sport on this continent.
Gimana dong?
Little surprise, the Estadio Olimpico Universitario was once dubbed the most important building in modern America.
Sini mau mana sih?
So we're up and running. Kashima Antlers cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Kvaratskhelia, Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter. But with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and
He's a
down the
striker.
line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Quality ball. And he welcomes it in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Haaland. Now the finish!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required. That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's had a hit! There's a goal!
Kasih weighted
Could
pas.
it be coming?
Beliau.
Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. Simplicity itself.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Oh,
Kashima Antlers have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Big header! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is...
He's having a go! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, it was a confident
Norway
attempt, and he
box.
made it look like a dodder the way he generated that power.
Kashima and he's got a side of goal. Oh, that is beyond special. A worldie and a half. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy.
bukan Norway ya,
Unlike
Norway.
through butter, they have done it again. That is a diamond of a goal. Has a go! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
And that's a superb pass.
Shut up and do
Bebeto in with the challenge. Mohamed Salah is herring after that one. And he cuts out the supply. Forwards and with intent. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Kvaratskhelia. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style.
baru.
Oh, the invitation
Bang,
was
ini akun
received
gua,
with
bukan
such a
dong.
clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Bukan. Kan akun kamu udah divisi 3. Aku pause dulu akunnya.
He steps in,
Ya,
and that's the end of
akun
that.
apa?
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Aku pakai akun sendiri aja masih lustre.
White defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his
Mau
man.
main sama kawan
That
nih?
appeared to
Main.
be an
Silakan,
inevitable
silakan.
outcome. Too much traffic.
Kvaratskhelia. Bastoni did just about enough
Kamis
to come
baru
out on
aku
top
lanjut
there.
karena
Now
ada
the party
koin juga.
overly willing to compromise. And he's managed to get free. And he was alert to it. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's played it back.
They're really getting...
Real chance! And he's there to belt
Siap,
it away.
pakai silakan.
Could move up a gear here. White. And the pass is intercepted.
Aduh, ganggu lah dia.
Oh, they can break here. Haaland. Roberto Carlos. Pass is just off target.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Kashima Antlers are looking to break at pace. And the shot! And it's there! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter.
And that is going to be the final action of the first
Kensuke Naga is the
Well,
best.
I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Anjir, akselerasi 9 coba itu. Swan. Oh, itu pas. Oh, udah dibahas nih. Kalau locked pas, gimana nih? Kalau locked nanti. Ya.
Cambio en Noruega. Número 15. Entrará al campo.
So off we go once more.
47.
Yes,
It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
Mohamed Salah!
skill passing. Biarin.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Kashima Antlers are looking to go forward now. And he's being shifted off it. Rodri. Haaland. Kvaratskhelia. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Kvaratskhelia. Bebeto. So what can they make of this? That is a great ball. Real chance here.
Ah, udah benar sih. Aku ke
That's
situ,
a
Cok.
little off target.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
This is the time you need that pace.
Norway appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Bebeto. Bebeto.
Bebeto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
1550.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Beckham driving forwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Beckham, Kvaratskhelia. Ah, he's
Wala.
given it away. Big chance. Sticks it away.
Malah dioper ke musuh, Cok.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
That's the range striker.
So, just a console. Decent hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pass somewhat off target. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's a mighty effort! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's Bebeto.
Gila nggak pelanggaran tuh sih.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He has found a way through. And he's had a hit.
Wah, jelek.
Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Pinches it off him. Maradona. Haaland.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Woi,
Looks as
gila
though
nggak pelanggaran
referee's
sih,
given
aneh
it.
so.
Well, that looks like a final warning.
Warning.
Still no card. Bebeto looking to play it into the box. So he's plotting something before playing it in. He's had a shot!
What?
That would have won it.
Didn't win it.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
But how?
Kvaratskhelia. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
The final 5 minutes.
Final 5 minutes.
And he was quick to react.
Boleh lah sekali ya. Sekali je.
Haaland! Haaland! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Maradona ploughing through the middle. Haaland!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the counter is on. Shapes to shoot.
Aduh, jelek banget cok curlnya.
Fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Let's go.
That's it. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is
Shut up and dance with me. Your promotion has been decided. Skill itu lengkap. Si roll of the kasih obvious. Dia ada outside curler. Oke juga nih dikasih outside curler. Tapi dia tak punya double touch lah. AI playstyle sekarang nih. Oh. Sini punya pemain scroller nggak sih? Nice banget, lengkap selengkapnya tuh. Next. Scott kah? Kita menit dulu. Apa nih? Dari request. Sorry dah kak, udah punya.
Eh 7 dan 8 cuman beda ukuran aja. Lebih kecilan 7. 10 itu
Cok, ini gimana unfoldnya cok? Sorry dah. Wih. Ayah. Halo bang, halo Muhammad Alfa. Aduh, CB kita koid. Izin sub sih bang, thank you. Boleh, thank you so much. Aduh, mati deh cok. Waduh, lawannya Gemini pula. Si Gustafon. Gue nyari anchorman.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to
Kalah lah
achieve those
kita.
ambitions. That is the nature of
Main di
our
mana ini? Ini
fascinatingly
main di
competitive game.
laptop.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere.
Anjir, ngelag banget cok.
80,000 here in black and blue. The dress. Now the finish.
Santai nih mah, ngelag cok.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets.
Chance!
Let's go.
All right.
1-0.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He
Tinggi
struck
juga
one,
beliau.
and he looks hungry for more.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Bebeto!
Uish.
Oh, that was nice,
Gedein lah dikit.
but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. To Nielsen.
Danielson.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Ooh, shut up and dance with me.
To Nielsen. And the shot!
Ouch.
Scores! That is remarkable! All square in
Nak
a
macam itu
matter
sih
of
tadi.
moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and
Just the keeper to beat! Decent hit! Goal! Inter!
Malah
They've
blunder.
done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Tadi pun melek.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining
Berat lah
watch.
gamenya, cowok.
And here's Drogba. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Anjing.
It's Guardiola.
Melek sangat, cowok.
That has been knocked clear.
Pantai lah
Drogba
cosplay
goes on to
ini.
this. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Ih, minimal pakai kabelan gitu, bro.
Villa. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's managed to get free. And he's onside.
Melek sangat.
Kashima Antlers with the corner. They're first. Great chance!
Wih, tidak.
That was very necessary. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Ya
He has found the
Allah.
way through.
Keren.
Brilliantly cut out.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options.
In with a header! It's in!
Cannot lah ini. Melek sangat.
At it again in double quick
Berat
time.
banget, cowok. Si
What
orang-orang
a
tuh.
great header. Got plenty on that.
Basic
So well
knowledge
played,
and
Peter.
good luck.
Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made it.
He's gone for goal! Half an hour played now. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
De Nielsen.
Melek banget.
And it's Drogba. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Oh, it's Bebeto.
Main sorangan gue lah.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Melek banget, pantu.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's a good spell of possession, this.
Nggak bisa dribble, cowok.
Persistent.
Aduh.
It's almost personal, and it had to be. In he goes again.
Yo.
Now that was a full-blooded header.
Bebeto instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
That's a little off target.
Ngoper dari kapan? Ngoper kapan coba?
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Oh, that's a key interception. Bebeto. Lovely bit of skill. He's had a hit. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's intervened well.
Aduh, ngelag banget anjing.
And that is
Orang
going to be the
pantai
final
ini
action
nggak pernah
of the
pakai
first
kabelan.
half.
Babi.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi
Valorant mobile resmi ya.
di seguire l'esibizione del nostro ospite d'onore anche sul maxi schermo.
Udah belum? Belum.
That gets things going for the second half.
There is a one touch, pass one touch.
Well, this
Pass.
half might require them to produce a plan A, B, and C.
Barang
Leveling the
lagi.
score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bebeto.
Ya.
Bebeto gets flagged offside. And the referee has
N'Golo
brought play back and showed him a
Kante.
yellow card.
Bahaya.
Conte did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Woi, nice banget.
And he welcomes it in.
Gak ada, bisa mutar tuh.
Well, that was
Orang-orang
well
lagi.
positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Great ball if he can get there. Had a shot. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Extra whip. Extra whipped, he said.
Pitches it off him.
She said.
Oh, this looks
Ya
sharp.
Allah. Ganti pemainnya.
Disappointed with that. Bellingham. And that's a good ball.
Anjing emang.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Cool kids. It's all the cool kids. Meh.
And that has been cleared. Kashima Antlers are looking to go forward now.
There's no doubt
Like the
it's a long
cool
way back,
kids.
but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Looking to set free a runner.
Let's all come.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. So, Jim, is that the
Bicep to
manager
bicep.
telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
You
Ish,
know, it was an
nggak
intervention
terganti dong
that
pemainnya, Pak.
had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's Guardiola. Bellingham. Cleared without hesitation. Bebeto looking understandably energised after his goal.
Lihat adanya website curler.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Villa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being...
And Bebeto!
Ya,
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Bebeto deserves a
sayang
lot of credit for his
sekali.
willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Jadi menang leg.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well seen, saw that coming. Ooh, perfectly measured that. He's going for goal! Chance here to counter.
Ya enak ndak nge-lag, aku yang nge-lag anjing.
And here's
Pantai
Drogba.
taruh.
Has a shot! And that would have won it.
Well, his
Main lah
movement
wes
is certainly
sorangan
picked
aja
up.
sampai
He's
bener
got that
jaringan
decisive goal on his mind.
tolong. Goblok anjing lag. Report. Kambing. Jaringan kau kayak kambing bodoh. Apa nih? Bro. Ting. Lu lupa di-upload lagi. Ya aku dapat ini deh. Early access.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest.
Nah, ini kan
It is the
lancar
perfect
tuh.
backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks
Itu
like a big
bodoh.
game. Mind you, he's having a hit.
Yeah.
Off the bar.
Neighbor, suburban warfare bukan.
Cristiano Ronaldo could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Update Marvel Rivals bukan promotion. Bukan. Tak dapat berarti jauh. Matikan kali ya.
He's had it taken off him. Chance! Now that is commitment to the
Ya,
cause.
wis close.
And we have our very first corner.
Wallah.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, Poor... Oh, shooting chance!
Wah.
That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people
Jangan
worried then.
layak terbang. Jadi
He's had it nicked away. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, De Ligt, is very impressive. I mean, how many players get to skipper a top-flight side in their teens? I'm someone who likes to think that I've seen my fair share of defensive grades.
He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Roberto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Kashima Antlers.
Corner number 2 then. He's tried one! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking
Not
real
young
risks.
boys.
So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Quarter of an hour played. It's a good foot in there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Barcelona are looking to break at pace, and he was quick to react. Chiesa. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And they can counter here. Palmer, looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. Palmer. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that is asking for big chance. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And that is
Sometimes
about as
good,
cool as they
sometimes
come.
shit.
He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape.
Oh, here's a chance.
Sekarang
And
gitu
for
ya.
sure, that was
Kalau udah
not
pasti
one of his
keluar.
best.
It was more possible than probable, and the
Yeah,
outcome backed
hands
it up,
up.
Peter.
Hands up, Shady.
McAllister. Chiesa. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. In towards the middle. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Palmer. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that hits one!
Oh no way, bro.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Has a go!
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Decent progress down the left.
That's good play from him.
It's a mighty effort. Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Now it's McAllister. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh my
McAllister.
God, bro. What the...
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal.
And a quick
And that
reminder
is the
today,
state of it at
everybody,
the break.
to make sure
1-0.
to put any litter in the bins
Well,
provided.
obviously things
Thank
are
you
not
for your
good, Peter.
cooperation.
It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Erling Haaland.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Kimmich. Now, what about a counter-attack? That has been cut short. Oh, that's well spotted. Passing nice and neat. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance with a header!
Itu dia.
He's got
Akhirnya.
it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Ah,
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Palmer. And there's green grass ahead of him. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Interesting ball. Real chance!
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. That tackle was certainly sturdy.
ah,
Right into his path.
fuck
And the assistant
ini.
referee has his flag raised for
I knew
offside.
it. I knew it.
Now it's Bebeto. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a good spell of possession, this. Palmer. Well-timed, excellent interception. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Chiesa. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, who's going to be first to this? Kashima Antlers have a free kick.
Loh,
And no surprise, that's a booking.
pelanggar. Siapa yang punya knuckle shot? Bikin banget ini sih. Sportsman dulu. Oh, sini ya. Ah, kasih knuckle shot sih oke sih. Set mistake-nya 92 sih. 92 anjing. Itu free kick master sih. Ah, kasih knuckle shot ah.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And the game is well and truly turned on its
Let's go.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And back to the goalkeeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Just about up to 75 minutes. Klaus. That looks
Hallo.
a cracking ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski.
Well, there's plenty to like about this
Yeah,
approach. Get your
Lewandowski
head
toch?
down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Ligt. Lewandowski. Pulisic. Oh, easy pickings there. Kashima Antlers finding their passes. He's had a hit! It's in!
Hat-trick dia boy.
There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but oh, what has happened here? Referee's given a throw. And it's been given away. And he's managed to get free. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline.
Bagus sih.
And the shot's on here.
Time.
De Jong. So what can they make of this? And he's intervened well there. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Pulisic. Klaus. Referee looks at his
Let's
watch
go.
and blows his whistle. Kashima Antlers have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you...
Nggak mau nih harus di icon. Aduh, sih. Pertanyaannya cukup nggak? So. Nggak ada pula yang punya knuckle shot. Oke lah, kita isi. Wih, over. Blocker lagi. Scotch move jelek. Sini dulu sih, Bro. Knuckle shot. Oh, skill apa coy? Knuckle shot. Kontrol. Knuckle shot. Udah pasti nonton. Cepat gol itu. Mukanya mirip tuh. Marziap. Anjir enggak dia main, Cuk. Ajan coy. Could be one more game. Ah, udah. Let's go. One last match. Everything looks good. Ini dia secara stats yang beda. Menang dia apa soal? Gak punya skill lagi. Jadi ada stat. Harry Kane.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears,
Kalau nggak tahu,
proud
tanya
renditions
tanya
of
Sarah.
hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty prompt. He's got the shot away!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Kane. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Lille clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary.
Lille.
We've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Had a shot, and the ball's come loose here. And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
De Bruyne. Beckham. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Musiala powering forward here. Played out towards the right wing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kashima Antlers yet to have an attempt on goal. Has a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Bastoni gathers from the goal kick. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Fires from distance. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Musiala. Now it's Kane. Now it's De Bruyne. Kane. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Bebeto. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, sweet feet. Looks for the finish. That is delicious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Okay. Didn't expect
A
it.
1-0 lead
Didn't
established.
expect it
Yeah, but I
to
think
went
they're
in.
doing too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi.
That's good play from him.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a good foot in there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Shot could be on. He has found the way. Can he find the finish? It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Yuma Suzuki.
Number 38.
100 match, 123 assists. This is insane.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's headed upfield. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And it's Messi.
Gak lupa ada punya skill apa.
Spread neatly.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
There will be 1 minute added time.
No, again, there's no way through. Alexander-Arnold. Bebeto. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for
Kau
half-time.
nggak tahu, tanya kok
So,
tanya.
views on the first half.
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the
YNTTKT
break managed to change somehow, but don't hold me to
Yo
it.
nggak tahu, tanya kok
Kashima Antlers sitting pretty here at half-time. 2-0 up. So off we go once more. Now it's De Bruyne. Kane. De Bruyne. De Bruyne is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Musiala. Messi. And Engages and forces him off the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Beckham. This is promising. Kane. Kane! And that's caused a worry or
Anco
two.
jatuh aja.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played through for the wide man. He's shifting through the gears here. Look at the space. Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Lille with the corner. There first. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Bener lagi, bro. My God.
Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. Kashima Antlers are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick. That's great positioning. So good from him.
Musiala! Musiala! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Lille just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, it's Bebeto. Oh, what a
Ya
try!
Allah.
Decent enough
Dikit
try.
lagi.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Knocks it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Aduh.
That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Kane. He's onside, and he's found a way past. It's a foul. It's in the box. It's a penalty. Kashima Antlers really could have done without this. The ball is on the spot. Here we go.
Kenapa?
It's hit the crossbar. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, that's nice. Musiala! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more
Jamal.
Corner number 3 coming up. He's got tall. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Kepala nih.
than that. I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
In for a header. That's another chance. And he hits the net. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
It's a sweet ball, that.
Lille are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Keren produk nih.
It's Kane! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the
Not the
finish.
finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Bastoni does really well to win the ball there. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He's having a hit!
Siapa tahu
And
kan.
that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
And the pass is intercepted.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, good ball! It's a mighty effort! They've done it!
Boom!
Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And he's done it again! He's got his second! He's had a shot! And
Yeah,
somehow he managed to
gee.
miss it.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Has a shot!
Jeleknya.
He couldn't find the finish. Beckham, over to the left. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Shapes to shoot!
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just
Now the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cleared without hesitation. And the shot! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Kashi. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific.
Ek 85 match, 136 assists. 136 goal. 52 match, 73 goal. 101 match, 108 goals, 125 assists. Bro, this guy's insane. 85, 136 goals. Oh my god, that was good. Alright then. Sudah jam 3. Saya asar, saya lapar, saya mau makan, saya mau sholat. Sih semuanya sudah kan nggak ada yang nonton, saya cuma aku doang ya border. Karena di YouTube kayak karena di TikTok kayak tadi. Oke, udah.